You know, if you have someone who is as a green thumb, excellent with understanding the life, excellent in understanding on how to plant things, how to nurture them, how to give them nutrients and the sun and the water balance and everything to get the maximum yield from a seed that you put in the ground. They just have a natural knack for that. And then there's the people that know how that when that stuff grows up out the ground, they know how to turn that vegetable or that grain into multiple different things that we can all enjoy for our consumption. Whether they grind it up to make bread and tortillas, or whether they steam the vegetables, or whether they learn how to make soup with the vegetables or whatever. They have a knack for cooking. They have a desire, and they have a talent for cooking. And then there's those who know how to take raw material such as wood and turn furniture into it, turn housing into it. Create things that we all need to live with and to live, to be functional. We all play a part. We can't all love the same thing and like the same thing and have the same desires, because then our society would be very one-sided, and there would be so many needs that are not met that we wouldn't survive. We'd be struggling in certain areas. So listen to your inner voice and pray about it. Meditate about it. Find out, if you don't already know, some people's desires burn so deep that they don't need to think about what they were put here for. They don't need to think about what they're good at, because it's just so deep in them that it almost kills them not to do it. They have to do it. And all these things were given to us in order for us to make a living from it. These talents were given to us for us to figure out how we take those talents, abilities, and skills, provide that value, fulfill that need, and solve that problem for another individual and be compensated for it. That is the evolution, or the economic cycle that we were intended to fulfill through our own being, but through our own presence. You know, we all have a story to tell. We all have something to contribute to society. And if we're not looking to provide value and to give back, all we're looking to do is take. And when we get into a society where there's more takers than there are givers, we are out of balance, and we will suffer. Things will start happening that won't make sense. Weather phenomenons will take place, pollution, in every sense of the word, our soil, our water, our skies, our air, pollution on every level, all because you're looking more to make money, to get what you want, than you are to provide value and have that reciprocated to you the natural way. We're like in a rush to do things. We're in a rush to take shortcuts. We're in a rush to take and not give in return. This conversation is going to be in two parts, because I am long-winded, but I don't like to be long-winded online, because I don't think my audience is ready for that. But I'm not really getting to the nitty-gritty like I did when I was talking directly to somebody. And that's why sometimes when I'm having conversations, I wish I could just record them. I just want to run to my phone and hit record and just talk freely from my heart, because when I turn around and try to share it with you, sometimes I feel like I buffer it or I sugarcoat it, and that is the furthest thing from my mind. I don't want to buffer any information. I don't want to sugarcoat any information, because I want the essence of who I am, my thoughts, my feelings, my desires, and my honesty from where I stand today. And what I mean by that is I'm going to be dead honest with you. I'm going to be brutally honest with you from the knowledge that I possess at the level that I am on right now, which means that I could change my mind or emphasize or say, you know what, that was just the tip of the iceberg that I told you last year in 2014. To add to that, listen to this. You know, as I grow, I'll share that information with you. And so I just wanted to really drill home with that. You know, we all have a purpose to be here. There's people that we are to touch. Quit hiding. Come out. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. Even if you don't know what you're talking about at first, have confidence to know that you are seeking the truth to pass on the truth. You're not just spreading a bunch of BS or regurgitating information that someone told you, because these feelings and thoughts that I am sharing with you now, this was not given to me from someone else. This was given to me through prayer and meditation. This was given to me through different passages that I've read in the Word. This was given to me different areas and different trainings that I've attended and different conversations that I've heard other people say, and all the dots started to connect, and it created this message that I'm sharing with you now. You know that you're meant for something more than what you're doing today. You know that the life that you are supposed to be living is much larger than the life that you're in now. Don't shrink. You need to express yourself. You need to explode. You need to open up, and don't worry about what anybody else has to say to you or about you, because no matter what you do, someone is always going to have something to say. So why wouldn't you do what you want to do versus what you think others want to see you do? Because they may care, but they don't know. Nobody's going to know but you how bad, how serious, how hungry you are to get more, to do more, to see more, to express more, to experience more. It's not about greed. It's not about living lavishly. It's not about any of that, because in order to get to that level of prosperity, you would have had to give so much more to the public. You deserve that. It's based on what you give. And the only way you can give is by becoming who you were intended to become. Once you